welcome to the latest video of this channel. In today's video, we'll delve into the reasons behind Toyota's underwhelming performance in Formula 1, despite of having one of the largest budgets during the early years of the 21st century. We'll examine the numerous factors that contributed to Toyota's failure at the highest level in Formula 1 and explore the lessons that can be learned from their experience. So sit back, relax, and join us on this fascinating journey into the world of motorsport. Toyota has been one of the most successful brands in motorsport, winning numerous championships across the different categories. The brand has achieved several victories in the 24-hour Le Mans, particularly in the late stages of LMP1 and current hypercar era. Toyota has also won 4 constructor and 5 driver championships in the World Rally Championship and 3 times the Rally Dakar, making it a prominent name in the world of motorsport. However, Toyota's experience in Formula 1 was not as successful as it had hoped. The brand invested around $2 billion during its Formula 1 adventure, making it one of the highest budgets of that era. The chart depicting the budget of each season shows a continuous increase in the budget until 2005, with an expenditure of $500 million. Throughout its subsequent seasons, the budget decreased each year, but no lower than $400 million. The budget also included the engine development and the test on each season by the test drivers. Let's examine Toyota's standing in the Constructor Championship. The brand best result was a 4th position in 2005 season, with 88 points, indicating that even in its best season, it was not close to really fight for the championship. And as we can see on the both tables, didn't achieve any season higher than 100 points, which furthermore shows us that Toyota's performance was entirely below the budget at each season, with no sign of significant improvement or a season with 100 points or higher. Furthermore, if we take a closer look at the total standing of Toyota's Formula 1 adventure, we can see that the brand was only able to achieve 13 podiums, 3 pole positions, 3 fastest laps, and the most important thing, no victories in any of these 8 seasons in Formula 1. This result points to massive failure of Toyota in the Formula 1, despite the considerable amount of investment and resources it poured into the sport. In the next section of the video, we aim to highlight 5 critical reasons that might have led to Toyota's failure in the Formula 1 racing scene. By analyzing Toyota's performance, we have identified specific errors that could have played a crucial role in its downfall. So let's dive into detail and explore the reasons why Toyota's Formula 1 adventure wasn't as successful as they had hoped. One of the primary factors we would like to highlight is the quality of the drivers selected to race Toyota's cars. Upon close examination, it is evident that Toyota did not sign any top-tier drivers for any of its cars. Instead, the company opted to focus on signing average Formula 1 drivers, a strategy that seemed to align with Frank Williams' philosophy that the car is more important than the drivers. However, as we'll delve into later, this strategy did not yield the desired results in terms of the cars and drivers' combined performance. The decision to not sign any top drivers raises the questions about Toyota's overall strategy for success in Formula 1 racing and the reasoning behind their choices of drivers. In 2002, Toyota entered the Formula 1 World Championship with high hopes and a lot of expectations. However, the team's first season was far from perfect. One of the reasons for this was the choice of the test drivers. Toyota picked Mika Salo and Allen McNeese to help develop the car for its first season, but many believed they were not the best drivers for the job. Mika Salo, in particular, had a limited background in Formula 1 before the 2002 season. He had only raced 8 times for Ferrari in 1999 as Michael Schumacher's replacement, achieving a third place in Monza and a second place finish in Hockenheim. On the other hand, Alain Magnus had no prior Formula One experience. He was best known for his endurance racing, including a win at the 24 Hours Le Mans in 1998 and a second place in the 24 Hours Le Mans in 2000. During the development of the car, there were rumors that Salo and Magnus were not going fast enough to collect valuable data to improve the car for its first season. When the season began, Salo achieved 2 sixth places in Australia and Brazil, earning 1 point at each according to the scoring rules at that time. However, Magnus failed to score any points throughout the season and suffered a massive accident during the Japan Grand Prix qualifying, preventing him from participating in that race. For the 2003 Formula One season, Toyota had high hopes of improving their performance from the previous year. In an effort to avoid repeating the mistakes made during their first season, Toyota signed 2 new drivers, Olivier Panis and Cristiano Tamata, with the aim of scaling their lineup. However, despite the efforts, they still struggled to make an impact on the championship. Olivier Panis was a seasoned Formula One driver who had previously competed for midfield teams. He had achieved success in the past, winning the Monaco Grand Prix in 1996. In contrast, Cristiano Tamata was a relative newcomer to Formula One. He had no previous experience in the sport and joined Toyota as the reigning champions of the American Car Champ Series, which is now the IndyCar. Despite his lack of experience, he saw a promising prospect for Toyota and was expected to make a significant contribution to the team's performance. Over the course of the season, Toyota made some progress in terms of its results. It achieved 8th place in the Constructors' Championship, collecting a total of 16 points throughout the season. Of these points, 10 were earned by Tamata, while Panis collected the remaining 6. One of Toyota's most notable moments of the season came during the British Grand Prix. At one point during the race, both Toyota cars were running first and second position, thanks in part to the track invader who caused confusion and forced the front-running cars to make an unscheduled pit stop. Tamata took advantage of the situation and led the race for 7 laps, providing a glimmer of hope for Toyota's future prospect. Toyota's decision to retain its 2003 driver lineup for the 2004 season was motivated by the improvements made in its previous season. However, despite their best efforts, the 2004 season proved to be a major setback for the team's aspiration. Toyota's performance was dismal, scoring only 9 points throughout the championship, which was a significant drop from the previous standing. They retained the 8th position in the Constructors' Championships, with Olivier Panis contributed with 6 points and Cristiano Tamata only managing to secure 3 points. Unfortunately, due to this lack of results, Tamata was replaced after the German Grand Prix by Ricardo Zonta, the team's test driver. Later on, in the last 2 races, Jarno Trulli replaced Zonta, who performed well and was confirmed for the next season. However, Trulli had reached an agreement with Renault to let him race the last 2 races with Toyota to replace Zonta in Japan and Olivier Panis in Brazil. Despite these changes, Toyota's performance in 2004 season was a significant setback for the team. The 2005 season was a remarkable year for Toyota's Formula One adventure, as it marked a significant improvement for the team. The team had probably the best lineup that it had in its Formula One history, with Jarno Trulli and Ralf Schumacher as drivers. Jarno Trulli was an expected driver who had previously driven for various teams such as Renault, Jordan and Prost. He had achieved his first and only victory in Formula One by winning the Monaco Grand Prix in 2004. Ralf Schumacher was one of the best drivers during the first decade of the 21st century, particularly for his performance with Williams. He had achieved a fourth position in the Drivers' Championship in 2001 and 2002 seasons and won 6 races throughout his Formula One career. Over the course of the 2005 season, Toyota saw significant improvement in its performance, achieving 88 points and securing the fourth position in the Constructors' Championship, which was the highest score of Toyota's Formula One history. Throughout the season, Toyota achieved its first podium, with Jarno Trulli securing a second position in the Malaysian Grand Prix. The team achieved a total of 5 podiums, with 3 achieved by Jarno Trulli and 2 by Ralf Schumacher. Alongside Toyota's podium, Ralf Schumacher also achieved the fastest lap in Belgian Grand Prix, and Toyota secured 2 pole positions in the United States Grand Prix by Jarno Trulli and the Japan Grand Prix by Ralf Schumacher. At the end of the season, Jarno Trulli had earned 43 points, while Ralf Schumacher had achieved 45 points. Overall, the 2005 season was a significant milestone for Toyota's Formula One adventure, as the team made tremendous improvement and achieved remarkable results. According to the performance records of the 2005 season, the team decided to maintain its lineup drivers. However, the current season proved to be a setback in terms of results, as the team could only manage to secure the 6th position in the Construction Championship with a total of 35 points. Ralf Schumacher was able to achieve 20 points, while Jarno Trulli managed to secure the remaining 15 points. The team was only capable to secure a single podium in the Austrian Grand Prix, courtesy of Ralf Schumacher's impressive performance. Overall, the team faced a challenging season with limited success. During the 2007 season, the Toyota Formula One team faced another setback in their quest for success. Despite their best efforts, they managed to achieve only 13 points throughout the season. Out of these 13 points, 5 were by Ralf Schumacher, while Jarno Trulli was responsible for the remaining 8. The team's highest position in any race during the season was a 6th place, which they managed to achieve only once. In 2008, the team decided to make a significant change to their driver lineup, replacing Ralf Schumacher with Timo Glock, current GP2 champion, in an effort to improve their performance for the season. This strategic move paid off, as the team demonstrated an impressive boost in their performance and secured a 5th position in the Constructors' Championship, earning 56 points along the way. However, despite the notable improvement, the team was still struggling to keep up with the top teams in the competition. Throughout the season, the team achieved 2 podiums, with Jarno Trulli finishing 3rd in French Grand Prix and Timo Glock taking the 2nd position in the Hungary Grand Prix. By the end of the season, Timo Glock had earned a respectable 25 points, while Jarno Trulli had earned the remaining 31 points. Despite the team's impressive performance and the addition of a new talented driver, they still face significant challenges in competing with the top teams in the competition. In the light of team's strong performance in the previous season, they decided to stick with the same lineup for the current season. The team's performance in the current season was a slight improvement, achieving a total of 59.5 points and remaining in their 5th position in the Constructors' Championship. However, the team remained far behind the top teams. Throughout the season, the team achieved an impressive total of 5 podiums, with Jarno Trulli securing 3 podiums and Timo Glock earning 2. Notably, Jarno Trulli secured a pole position in Bahrain Grand Prix. Additionally, Jarno achieved the fastest lap in the Bahrain Grand Prix, while Timo Glock secured the fastest lap in the European Grand Prix. In terms of individual performance, Jarno Trulli earned a total of 32.5 points, while Timo Glock earned 24 points. Kamui Kobayashi, who served as the team's test driver, replaced Timo Glock after his unfortunate accident in the Japan Grand Prix and was able to secure 2 points for the team in the final races of their last Formula One season. During Toyota's foray into Formula One, one of the main reasons for this numerous failure was this corporate interference in decision making. The team's philosophy was to focus on developing technologies that could be easily incorporated into road cars, which was not compatible with the high speed demands of Formula One. At the same time, the decision making process was slow, and the team lacked of flexibility required to work in best way possible. Moreover, Mike Gascoigne, former technical chief, disclosed that one of the reasons for Toyota's setback in 2006 season was the corporate decision to switch from Michelin tires to Bridgestone, which went against the wishes of the technical team. The decision led to changes in the suspension concept, which ultimately impacted the team's performance in a negative way. Toyota's poor performance in Formula One can be largely attributed to a number of errors that the team committed. One of the key issues was the team's poor structure. This was a result of the decision to locate its headquarters in Germany rather than England, where most of the Formula One teams are based. This made it difficult for Toyota to attract and hire qualified engineers. Furthermore, the team suffered from slow communication with Japan, which made it difficult to effectively leverage the well-equipped and heavily invested headquarters in Germany. Despite of a heavy state-of-the-art factory, the team was too focused on its corporate culture and not enough on the trackside requirements. This resulted in cars rebuilds being interrupted by lengthy meetings, which in turn affects the team's performance on the track. In short, Toyota's failure to prioritize its track requirements and its overemphasis on factory operations and corporate culture were crucial factors in this lack of success in Formula One. Toyota struggled to understand how aerodynamics were important for Formula One for a long time, until it was beaten by Williams in 2007, which was powered by Toyota's engine. After that, in 2008, they developed a car that saw a significant improvement in its aerodynamics, but still weakness in aero efficiency, which carried over in 2009. Toyota was slow to adapt its development processes to deliver a car that worked well across various conditions. However, in 2008, the car was less pitch sensitive and seemed like the team was finally going in the right trajectory. Toyota appeared to be on the right trajectory and finally operating more like a modern Formula One team. However, Toyota withdrew from the Formula One at the end of 2009 due to the global economic crisis. If the team had delivered on the potential of the Toyota of 2009, a car that was quick at times, the decision might have different. Along with the Brown, it was the only car to have both versions of the controversial double diffuser and the front wing concept. However, the team did not capitalize on the strong platform created by getting a car concept right. The hope that the Toyota TF101, which was the car that they designed for the 2010 season before they decided to quit for the Formula One, have presented another step forward, incorporating the F-tag and the off-throttle blown diffusers in the development program, which was one of the secrets of Red Bull in 2011. Engineers that went to other teams such as Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull confirmed that the simulation of the TF110 were ahead of those cars, but Toyota withdrawal means that we'll never know if a car regarded as having great potential might have made it a winner in Formula One. In retrospect, Toyota's foray into Formula One was plagued by a series of miscalculations and oversight, and assumed that their success in other motorsport championships, combined with their high budgets and state-of-the-art headquarters, would be enough to guarantee success in Formula One. Moreover, Toyota failed to realize that having top personnel such as engineers, and drivers was critical to achieving success in Formula One. Instead, the company placed great emphasis on developing new technology that would be applied to its road cars, rather than winning championships, squandering around $2 billion in pursuit of only 13 podiums finishes in 8 seasons without a single victory. In the end, Toyota's lack of attention to the right personnel, independent decision making, and a winning mindset demonstrated to other automotive brands that success in Formula One cannot be achieved by mere financial muscle and past accomplishments, without right facilities, personnel, and drivers. Success in Formula One will always remain elusive. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are passionate about motorsport and want to stay up to date with the earliest news, analysis, and adrenaline pumping action, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell on to join our racing community. Together we'll feel our love for speed and excitement. Until next time, keep the engines revving and rubber banding. See you on the track.